Nuggets, Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Monte Morris is out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Grant in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Jokic. He gets it in there.
Jokic and body control. Man, years ago we wouldn't have said that. I'm saying it now.
Beverly deciding where to go with it. Pass to Leonard. Back to Beverly. And Grant sends it back. Morris right side. It's hauled in by Beverly.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Knocked loose. Leonard with the steal. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Well, with his developing handle, Leonard now has defenders at his mercy when on the bounce.
Murray dishes to Grant. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes played. Just 5 to shoot. Murray outside. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And that's where Murray's speed shines through. He gives the D no time to react off that pass.
Here's Leonard. The teardrop falls in. Leonard's got his 3rd basket of the night.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
That's tipped. Now Beverly. Passes it to George. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
Well, height and length at that position for Paul George, that's problematic for a defender, and he used his size to draw the foul that time.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws of the night. And he makes the first.
Well, the versatility of Paul George as he's matured and put some more weight on his frame through the years. He's an exceptional two-way player with outstanding length and a tremendous scoring ability.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. And Grant sends it back.
A skilled shot blocker, Grant, coming over and is so quick off the floor, swats that one out.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, Zubac finds Beverly. Here's Leonard, covered by Morris. The 11-footer.
Grant could be such a devastating defender down there with those long arms and athleticism to contest shots.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Now, here's Jokic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good.
Well, it's interesting when Jokic was playing with Nurkic and they cleared the room for Jokic to take over at the center position. He's taken on that responsibility. He's taken on the star role. He's accepting it and excelling at it. Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now, here's George. Leonard on the wing. He's covered by Grant. 6 to shoot. The three from Morris. Rebound by the Nuggets. They come into this one after winning on Tuesday.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
Yeah, I'm not sure if their last game was a basketball game or a wrestling match, the way they went about it. Just so physical and dominated there.
The Nuggets shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And the first one drops. Los Angeles making a switch here. Harrell's checked in. And Jokic drops them both. Clippers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And George, here we go. Stolen by Grant. Pass to Murray. Outside Millsap. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Mike Malone gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He admitted that stealing a game on the road was a big deal for them. He knows that their opponent has the talent to take it right back. So he told his players, expect a battle. You're going to have to fight for every 50-50 ball. But guys, if we take care of home court, this series is ours. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. For Los Angeles, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. A free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
Well, the wingspan and the timing that Kawhi Leonard has is really remarkable. He utilizes those strengths to dominate both ends of an NBA floor.
Here's Morris. Rebound by Harrell. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. Leading by 5. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
Look, Kevin, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Now, here is Morris. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Murray outside. Five to shoot. And the turnover again by Denver.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Clippers leading by 5. And the pass to Morris. There's the dish to George. Takes a 3. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Nuggets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Morris passes to Jokic. Grant outside. Back to Jokic. Deep 2 from Murray. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Leonard, the pass to Beverly. Grant against Leonard. Shoots over Grant. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Nuggets trail by 5. Murray outside. No good that time. Excellent D there from George. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Harrell. Morris outside. Harrell trying to free himself up, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And you see the body control. Morris taking the hit there, but still able to complete the play.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now, here's Grant. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Beverly with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. And he gets it back. Here's George. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, Paul George put his defender in the blender right there. Tough for him to guard that kind of possession.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls, so it's both teams making substitutions here. Both good from the line that time. The Nuggets trail by 9. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Passes it to Bates Diop. Up top, Plumlee. He's defended by Harrell. Shot clock at 5, and Plumlee kicks to Murray. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
Yeah, this has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Williams against Porter. Lets a floater go. Count the basket. And the Clippers lead by 11.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Murray surveying the D. Pass to Porter. Here's Craig. He can't get it to go. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Outside Williams. The shot's good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Denver calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat, Greg. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Plumlee finds Murray. Denver passing it around. Porter passes to Murray. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Lou Williams.
Man, what a luxury if Murray can play both guard positions. A perfect blend of shrewd passing and some fearless shooting.
First trip to the line for him here. First free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. Clippers leading by 11. Shamit with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And so here are the Clippers. And there's the pass to Harrell. 5 on the clock. Here's George.
An active player who just takes pride in his defense. Porter is solid at contesting shots with that reach.
Murray against George. The kick out to Porter. Here's Craig. And the 3 off target.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Shamit with it, working on Plumlee, and it's Shamit missing. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Denver. 11-point game. To the right side. Unloads. And another miss by Denver. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Plumlee with the steal. Murray against Williams. Pass to Craig. Back to Murray. And here's Plumlee. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And that has been a huge problem for them here early in this game. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Now here's Harrell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. On the wing, Williams. He's covered by Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Another shot. Murray with the defensive effort. The Nuggets trail by 11. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Like that from Murray right there. When he's passing it like this, it can make him so much better and so much more open.
Passes to Shamit. George looking around. To stop the drought, he lays it in. George has got 6.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Porter, no luck.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Now, here's Shamit. He's covered closely. Now here's Williams.
Yeah, that's a whistle. He did not want to hear his second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
The Clippers have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. The first free throw is good.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
Vonleh's checked in for the Nuggets. And Williams drops them both.
Lou Williams and that wisdom gives a boost to the confidence of the entire team. Someone the younger guys look up to.
Murray, no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And George kicks to Harrell. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Shamit the pass to George. And that one hits back iron.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Here's Murray. Over to the left wing. Craig, good on the three-point shot.
Well, that's just sweet passing there from Murray, keeping his eyes open and finding the open man.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Clippers lead by 10. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Nikola Jokic, a former second-round pick turned star in the league, talks about what the game means to him.
Basketball, like passion, love, like that is the thing I play like when I know 4, 6, 7 years old, I don't know. Like basketball is always in my life. That like, I think it's passion. I think it's passion.
In basketball, Greg, a big deal in Jokic's native land of Serbia.
And I love his creativity. There's an artistry and a freedom in how he plays the game.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. Williams and Shamet are the guard set. Paul George is out there with Jermichael Green, and it's Zubats in at the 5 spot. And that's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Morris is checked in for Jamal Murray. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Kawhi Leonard, he's checked in for Paul George. Shot clock at 3. Williams for 3. It's good from long range. Williams has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, you got to honor Lou Williams' shot from deep, especially if he's got other things going offensively. Has a great feel for when to pull the trigger.
Now, here is Morris. No points in the game yet for him.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Sinks the three-pointer. Shamet's got the lead up to 14 now for the Clippers.
Got to be a little bit more aggressive defending him from that range. He can be dangerous.
Morris inside. He's guarded by Williams. Morris, no good. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. The Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. No one covering. 7 points for Michael Porter.
And shots like this are why people are just so high on Porter. Has such a quick release on that jumper.
Now, here's Zubats. He kicks it to Leonard. Pass to Shamet. Leonard on the wing. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
Leonard did a good job to take a picture there, recognizing what was going on, read the defense, and then finds a soft spot in the mid-range.
Here's Bates Diop. He dishes it to Morris. Outside, Porter. Here's Craig. Kicks it to Vonleh. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Jokic is checked in. Patrick Beverley, he's checked in for the Clippers. Right side, Williams. Got a piece of it. Morris with the ball. Leonard picks him up. And that one's good by Porter.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Los Angeles leading by 10. Williams scanning the floor. Here's Leonard. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubats. Grant, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Morris is checked in. Here's Grant. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the rejection by Zubac. And now the Clippers on the break. Morris against Beverly. Over in the corner, Zubac. Back to Beverly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got his 4th rebound in this one. Craig kicks to Morris. The pass to Craig. They get it again. Grant outside. Over Williams. Jokic trying to free himself up. Grant, that's good.
That's a lot of hard work in the offseason for Jeremy Grant to become better at the mid-range, finding some footing there.
Pass to Leonard. Fades. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Passes it to Craig. Now here's Grant. Dishes to Vonleh. Down low. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, Jokic doing a better job there of using his body inside and getting the angle, then finds his way to the line.
Denver shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. That free throw, no good. Paul Millsap is checked in for Noah Vonleh. Good on the 2nd free throw. And the Clippers have possession. They've led by as many as 14 points. Beverly the pass to Zubac. Morris outside. No good on the 3. The Nuggets trail by 9. Grant dishes to Morris. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Morris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Grant outside. Clock at 6.
Just such an elite defender with unreal instincts. Kawhi Leonard consistent at locking up whoever it is he's guarding.
Beverly finds Williams. Banked in off the glass. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Beverly, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul called on the Denver Nuggets.
There's something about Beverly. He seems to be one of the point guards who enjoys the physical contact out there, always looking for some.
For Los Angeles, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. He misses the free throw.
And Beverly just motivated every night to get out here, to play, to compete. He hustles and wants to make it really tough on anybody that's on the opposing side of things.
He hits the second from the line. The Nuggets trail by 12. Morris kicks to Jokic. Grant against Leonard. Shot clock at 6. The three from Morris gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
And you got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Craig. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Craig's got his second bucket of the night.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Beverly against Morris. The fader. And it's Beverly missing. Denver's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Grant the pass to Millsap. Leonard with the steal. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Leonard's got 15 points. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Millsap. Leonard against Grant. Great D that time from Leonard. Clippers have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Double team on Williams. He kicks to Morris. And here's Leonard from 3. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
You know, what a game by Leonard, but you wouldn't know it by the way he's reacting out there. Just stone-faced, but getting the job done.
Denver calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Plumlee is checked in for the Nuggets. Murray comes in for Torrey Craig. The Clippers also making some changes. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Zubats. And Georgia subbed in for Lou Williams. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Plumlee against Harrell. Grant outside.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And Grant sends it back. Now the dish to Murray. Paul George with the steal. Oh, Leonard in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Yeah, you don't see many of these opportunities for this team, but Kawhi, one guy who can get up there and get it done.
Murray against George. And it's Murray with the jam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Now here's Murray. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Millsap passes to Murray. Grant outside. Just 5 to shoot. Over Leonard. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
That's what most want to see from Plumlee. Attack mode, pound the boards, have the confidence to finish off those kind of plays.
Bounce pass from Beverly. Here's George. Leonard on the wing. shoots from the baseline. And here's George. 6 points for him. Shoots the three, and another three for the Clippers.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
The pass to Millsap. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You know what? You've got to play smart when you're trailing. Margin for error much smaller, yet they continue to make mistakes.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Bates Diop's checked in. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Landry Shamet's checked in for Leonard. Now here's Beverly. Ball's knocked loose. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. The Nuggets trail by 13. Pass to Bates Diop. .115 left in the first half of basketball. Just 5 on the clock. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Right wing. Here's Harrell. Back to Beverly. The 19-foot shot. He can't get that one to fall. Now Denver takes it the other way. On the wing, Morris. Defended by Beverly. Pass to Bates Diop. Fires for three. And it's Shamet with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 11. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Yep, it counts. And that's 11 points for George.
How about the handles of a guy like Paul George at his size being able to rip around and has total confidence in his ability to score?
Now Murray. He has 6. On the wing, Morris. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the LA Clippers. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We hope you're enjoying. Well, for the Clippers, this could be the pivotal game in this series, and they're playing like it. They may not be. That about wraps.
And we return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference semifinals. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
There must be ice water in his veins. Such an important game, and he plays superb basketball in that opening half.
Yeah, GA, still interesting to see if in this second half he can find ways to get to those same spots.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Jamal Murray is out there with Morris, and it's Grant in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Mike Malone getting going here in the second half. George, no good. The Nuggets trail by 10 to the left side wing. Murray outside. The floater, and it's good on the layup. Murray's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Nuggets.
That's a tricky little move there as Murray found a little bit of space and then got that floater off.
Bounce pass from Beverly. Here's Leonard. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Morris passes to Murray. with the teardrop. Pass to Jokic. Morris with the rebound. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Out to the right wing. Zubac's with it. It's George on the wing. Fades away. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Morris has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Jokic.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Well, it's the golden age of point guards, and Patrick Beverly trying to show that he belongs amongst them. Great awareness on that play.
There's the pass to Jokic. His three-pointer's off the mark. Clippers leading by 8. And George kicks to Beverly. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Tipped away. Jokic with the steal. Now here is Morris. He's got 6. From deep. Drops in the tray. Jokic has got 5 points now this quarter.
Your big man out on the perimeter can cause all kinds of problems for a defense, and Jokic has the range.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And it's George missing.
Well, defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, Murray's showing that he has the ability to draw the fouls. Just a beautiful anticipation play to get to the free throw line.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. First one falls for him.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Noah Vonleh, he's checked in for Millsap. Porter comes in for Grant. And it's Torrey Craig in for Monte Morris. And then for Los Angeles, JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Morris. Lou Williams is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. And here is Los Angeles now. 3-point lead. Bounce pass from Williams. George passes to Leonard. The kick out to Williams. Double team on Williams. On the wing, Green. And the Clippers miss again. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Craig. No good. That would have tied it. Clippers leading by 3. Looking to end his cold spell. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
You know, the early years when Paul George came into the league with the Pacers, you wondered how his frame would fill out. It's filled out nicely.
The Clippers have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Murray against Williams. Poked away. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket for Murray.
Murray, not much fear there as he gets amongst the trees, looking in control down low.
Outside Williams. Zubac trying to break loose. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Noah Vonleh.
And we talk about Lou Williams being one of those herky-jerky players, unpredictable at how he's going to score, but he will score.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And he knocks down the first one. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. The Nuggets trail by 5. Murray outside. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The feed to Williams. That's another one for him, his 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, when you get into a system, your first system in the league where you share the ball, Kawhi Leonard keeping his head up and finding the open man.
Outside, Porter. Here's Vonleh. Over George. The shot by Vonleh no good. Clippers leading by 7. Left side, Leonard. Changes up. It's deflected. Porter looking it over. Here's Craig, defended by George. And here is Murray. 12 points for him. Clock at 6. Here's Porter. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Williams. And now 24 points for Leonard.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Murray against Green. And the rejection by Zubac. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. And the Nuggets making a change here. Bates Diop's checked in. Landry Shamet's checked in for the Clippers. Here's Bates Diop, guarded by Green. Shot clock at 5. Murray, good.
Well, the defense very attentive to him in the first quarter, but he's finally gotten loose in the second and making them pay.
Here's Shamet. Feeds to Green. And now the Nuggets, fast break. Murray with the ball.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Here's Williams. Leonard trying to break free. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Yeah, you never know what Lou Williams is going to pull off, especially when he's working the screen and roll game.
Now Vonleh. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet, but they get it back. Green with the block. Here's Shamet. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
For Denver, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. That one is off. Plumlee is checked in for the Nuggets. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Harrell's checked in. And he ends up missing both free throws. Los Angeles leading by 6. Outside Williams. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
That's the power and strength he brings. Kawhi able to absorb the contact. I'm not even sure he felt it and still knocks it down.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Morris is checked in. The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Denver. 9-point game. The shot that time, not on target. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Yeah, that's a tough one, Kev. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Clippers leading by 9. To the inside. Here's Shamet. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Shamet's got 5 points so far.
Now, with Leonard on the floor, the team's always going to function a little bit better as a whole, and some of that comes from his unselfish play.
Morris with the bucket. LA has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Shamet up top. He's covered by Murray. Harrell with it. No points in the game yet for him. 5 on the clock. Here's Leonard. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Kicks to Morris. Pass to Bates Diop. Great D that time from Harrell. The Clippers in the lead. Leonard inside, guarded by Porter, and Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, I like what the defense tried to do. They crowded Kawhi, but he's just getting so creative near the basket.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his second foul of the game. Marcus Morris is checked in for the Clippers. And here are the Nuggets now. Murray finds Porter. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range, Murray, no good. Los Angeles leading by 11. Passes it to Shamet. He dishes it to Williams. Floats it up there for Harrell. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Morris outside. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. Lays it up and banks it in. Morris has got it back down to within single digits for Denver.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
It's stolen by Morris. Here's Murray. Great D that time from Harrell.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Murray against Williams. Rebound by Murray. Denver's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That is his first foul of the game. Paul Millsap is checked in for Murray. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Patrick Beverley, he's checked in for Williams. There's a minute left in the third. Plumlee finds Porter. Pass to Morris. Rebound by the Clippers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Now the pass to Shamet. From the arc. Morris, no good.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Millsap misses.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Morris passes to Shamet. Knocks it loose. Now here's Beverly. Makes it off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 11.
That's a pretty impressive finish for Montrezl Harrell.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, Montrezl Harrell is out there with Green. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Marcus Morris. And it's Beverly in at the point. Inside. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
Tremendous roll to the hoop from Millsap off the pick and roll. That's exactly how you want to run it.
Clippers leading by 9. The 3 from George. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the wide open shot from Morris. A quick shot there, and it's off target. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Clippers. Morris kicks to Beverly. Outside, George from deep. And it's Denver with the rebound. Plumlee's got 5 rebounds tonight. The baseline J. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Harrell's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
A really good decision there from Paul George, quick to find the open man.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Millsap down low. He's against Morris. The second chance effort. Morris, no good.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Jokic is checked in. Zubac is checked in for Los Angeles. Morris against Beverly. Grant, right side. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Jeremy Grant just has such a great combination of athleticism and explosiveness. It's up to him to find familiar spots on the floor and do a good job of playing off his teammates to make an impact on every game that he plays.
First free throw is good. And Grant drops them both. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And here's Beverly on the wing, George. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's off the back rim, no good. The Nuggets trail by 9. Bates Diop, the pass to Morris. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Harrell.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Now here's Beverly. He's guarded closely. Tries it from 9. And again, it's the Clippers missing. For Denver, they've gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Here's Morris, and it's sent back by George.
You can't toss up the weak stuff around Paul George. He sees it coming and uses his reach to get to it.
Pass to Zubats. Outside, George. Back to Morris. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And a guy with more of a mid-range game, Morris can still jack it up from deep if you give him enough space and time.
Stolen by Beverly. And now the Clippers on the break. Nobody near George. And that one goes long.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for him.
Morris kicks to Jokic. Back to Morris. There's the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Harrell down low. Jokic defending. And it's Harrell missing. Morris passes to Bates Diop. Passes it to Jokic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
6'10", 250 pounds. That's a big man out there, and he uses his size to draw the contact there. Nice job by Jokic.
Free throw, good. Jokic. Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Denver. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Leonard's checked in. And Jokic drops them both. And here is Los Angeles now. They've led by as many as 14 points. Leonard draws the double. Pass to Beverly. Fires the 3. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Morris looking over the floor. Deep 2 from Murray. And again, Denver no good.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
George with the bucket.
Well, that's a nice dime from Patrick Beverly there, distributing the ball from the point guard position.
The pass to Grant. Murray outside. Leonard against Jokic. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Leonard. He kicks to Beverly. Leonard inside. Millsap's there. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Beverly.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Morris dishes to Grant. Pass to Murray. Here's Jokic. Clock at 6. To end the run, George with the defensive effort.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Passes it to Morris. And the rejection by Zubats. Puts one up from 19. And it's Beverly missing.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Morris. And the rejection by Zubats. Now the Clippers moving it up. Beverly with the ball. Now guarded by Murray. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Denver calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
With a chance to take command in this series, he did everything. That is the kind of killer instinct you need in the playoffs. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, guys, well, Mike Malone talked to his team during that last time out. He told them you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Clippers leading by 13. Now Beverly. Here's Zubats. Outside Leonard. Leonard draws the double. The Clippers need to get off a shot, and it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Leonard.
I know people can't see you, Kevin, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
The Nuggets shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Morris outside. Outside Millsap. And a miss there on the triple.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. And Morris with the lay-in. Morris has got 5 points now this quarter.
Terrific score there off the miss by Morris. Doesn't get a ton of offensive rebounds, but making that one count.
Morris kicks to Grant. Back to Morris. Shot clock at 6. Dishes it to Grant. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Not a lot of panic that time from Jeremy Grant, even when he was under a bit of duress bails him out on that possession.
Beverly against Morris. And it's Leonard, that time on the assist by Beverly. Beverly's got 6 assists here tonight.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another, Greg.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Harrell, he's checked in for Zubats. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Leonard draws the double. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Leonard.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
On the wing, Morris, defended by Beverly. Harrell against Jokic to the left wing. Murray outside. 6 to shoot. Out to Morris. Over Beverly. Morris, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Leonard. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Grant. Morris passes to Grant. Murray against George. Out to Morris. 3-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 6 assists in the game.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
Beverly up top, covered by Morris. Morris outside. To the middle. Here's George. Drops in the layup for 2. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he knows how to score, and he does just that. Don't let Paul George fool you. He can finish inside.
Here's Jokic. It's hauled in by George.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Leonard. They get the rebound. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Deceptive reach from Jokic there, swatting that shot away using those long arms.
Jokic draws the double. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Los Angeles leading by 14.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight, and an important win for the Clippers.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kawhi Leonard.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Denver with the ball. Grant outside. The 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's on Kawhi Leonard, and he hits the first of 3 for the Nuggets. Harris is checked in for Millsap. Troy Daniels comes in for Murray, and Barton subbed in for Monte Morris. Second free throw, no good. And he nails the third.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Shamet with it. Now here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And here's Jokic. On the wing, Daniels launches it, cans it from downtown.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second round coverage of the NBA Western Conference playoffs.